Hi guys,
Hi guys.
Happy New Year to you all. I wish you a I don't say Merry Christmas. I wish you a prosperous New Year, even though that sounds cliche. But I wish you a successful year. 2022 shall be a year of success, a year of to be more than conqueror. So I'm attending the very first covenant of prayer this year. So if I win a member, you can actually relate to what I'm saying. Remember, covenant of prayer. I mean, all this like Catholic church that do go to church in the morning for their morning mass, something like that. It started out in 2015 in Winners Chapel. That Bishop Oyedepo received that mandate for us to be starting a morning prayer, as you so to say, a morning service, an hour. Come here, an hour morning service in the morning. So just go to church. Here starts from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. But in Canaan Land in Alta, it's basically from 5:30 to 6:30, just an hour. Just go pray, do all those good stuff. But funny enough, I think there was one year like that I could count on my 10 fingers. The times I didn't attend, but I just don't know why. Like a year, I think last year or so. I barely attend this, even though I was still working at Winners. Then if you guys did not know, I actually worked in my church past tense. I actually worked in my church as a receptionist at the DVS. DVS means the Domino bookstore. Someone in charge of the sales of bookstore. So even when I was working, like I don't know, I think I started out working at church as 2016. See guys, that's a story for another day, sha. Let's focus on this one. Okay, so I think last year I didn't really attend that much. I just don't know why the vibe wasn't there. The strength, the consistency was not just there, sha. I can go Monday because it's basically from Monday to Saturday, and it's always like fun. Like, so even basically most times I trekked. I didn't actually take bike because my church to the house is just like some minutes walk. It's not that it's that close, but that's minutes walk that it has just become part and parcel of you, right? So I got straight down, and that last year I didn't. Even today that I'm going for the first time this year, that I'm going with a condition, like with a cross. Not that I'm going willingly like that. I don't know. It's because I wanted to see someone, and that was like, okay, why not let's meet after the morning service. Like, okay, then let me just try. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even tried. Guys, it's so cold here this morning. Like the cold is real. The cold is real outside. And actually, I like what this video is giving. I like the ambience. Like the weather is so cold, and out here is so dry. Like so dry. People are still sleeping. People are still in their houses. So just yeah. So let me just take you on a ride down to the church, and let's see how the service goes. Basically, I'm actually late for the service. One of the things I mustn't do this year is going to places late. Like I do postpone a lot, and I don't know why. Like appearing in places late. Oh my goodness! Like so guys, this is how outside looks this morning. I'm just seeing one or two cars. Like people are not that plenty outside. No, everybody just there. I think people are still enjoying the holidays, so that's why everybody just so dry like that. Like the titi is dry, busy, literally. The titi, the express. Nigeria will say express. The express is dry. Like let's just see, shall let's. Like the cold is real outside here. The cold is so real. I mean, the mountain is just see the people in Canada that are trying. People abroad, and they used to wear this thing. They are literally trying.
So guys,
I know you have
a lot of questions.
but
How come my house
change the
location, things like
that. So
guys?
Do you actually know I filmed as I was filming the video? No, as I was about editing the video, I lost one of the footages. I just don't know how come, so I have to leave it. Then film it, continue the filming another day, so as to add up to it. So as I was saying, because I actually filmed
My main reason for not attending hour of prayer quite a while in the church, and since I love the footage, let me just come on here. Anyway, guys, if you don't know me, makeup artist, yes, I'm a makeup artist, so you can just not just also book my
Book me for your makeup client. I see. Book me for your makeup session.
sessions. Let me bury your face, right? So why I stopped attending hour of prayer, I just think it was just so natural, like so natural. Although I actually have a lot of things doing, and because I was working in the church then too, and it's actually compulsory for all staff to attend. My face is oily now, so I'm just going to apply powder. I don't want to apply primer because I'm not actually, not that I'm going out. So let me just apply powder on the eyebrow to make it what is it called, matte, so it won't be oily, so my eyebrow pencil can actually show. Yeah, so let me just get my brush. So I'm using this powder palette fashionista, although the powder is not actually that professional. Who is calling me, child? It's not actually professional, but I'm just going to use this for the sake of this video. Yeah, so as I was saying, so and the hour of prayer was actually very compulsory for us staff to attend then when I was still working, and I don't know, I just don't attend. And I feel like, see, when you attend the things of God, and so by the way, I'm using the Davis pencil. Funny enough, I didn't, okay, yes, color 3. Davis pencil color 3. So when you're doing the things of God and God started blessing you, it's just a way for you to know that, oh, you still have to do more, because most of the time you get carried away with activities. So I think that's one of the things that actually happen, and also laziness too. Yeah, laziness happened too. So I was so lazy attending hour of prayer, that waking up by 6 a.m. Like I was just like, oh, I don't think I can do this, right? So it's just, you just have to be consistent in serving the Lord, because that's how He will continue to bless you and do more for you. So I was just being lazy then. I couldn't really do things like, and funny enough, one of my close person in my circle used to tell me that, okay, you say you can't wake up by 6, but if they call you for a makeup job by 6 o'clock, you will actually stand up. And literally, that's actually what happened. Like, if I have a client and the client is early morning, I won't have to complain. But now I'm going to church that early morning. Like, I just feel like we take the things of God for granted. That's one of the things. We do take things of God so, like, for granted, and maybe because God is invisible, so I always feel like, because if my boss actually called me, then working in church, okay, oh, this, you must be in church, but this thing want to do so, I will actually be there. But now going for that hour of prayer now, and another thing that happened then too was I wasn't inspired to attend. I don't know, I wasn't just so inspired. Maybe because I was done with the job. There's a way you'll be done. Please call me, child. See you guys later. Let me actually pick this call. See, guys, thank God for the call that inside. I wouldn't have known this video was not in the right resolution. I wouldn't have known at all. So I just changed the resolution, like you see that something happened. So as I was saying, I wasn't just so inspired then to attend that hour of prayer, because as I was saying that I was actually done with the job in my mind, because I actually resigned from the job 2020. Was it 2020? I guess. But then COVID now happened. Then somehow, I say that is even a gist for another day. So maybe because I was actually done with the stuff in my mind, but still, it shouldn't really be about the job, because the hour of prayer was actually for every member of the church, so to say, and it's actually very always nice, inspiring, and you just pray, do teachings and stuff like that. So I just stopped attending. I just don't know why. So I just feel like when you're doing the things of God, you shouldn't take it for granted. And when God starts blessing you, that's when you actually need. That's when you need. You actually need to get closer to the Lord at all time. You need to get close to God, and attend those activities in church that you can actually attend. I mean, you keep blessing you. That's one of the basic things. You can't serve God for in vain. Papa always says something that God is not a user of man. Like, He will actually always reward you for whatever things you are doing. It's actually like, it's a rewarder of men. It's not a user here. It's a rewarder of men. It's not a user. So then I don't know. I just do attend. I just even at times I wake up very early. I won't just go. I won't just attend at all. And I was like this year, although I don't make New Year resolution, but I just felt like see this year I have to get closer to God more in that aspect because I actually have no excuse. Like marry, it's not that I've gotten married or given birth. That is something that's stopping me from attending. See, if I can wake up early in the morning to attend to a bride for a bridal or to a client, so also how much more the God that brings those clients, how much more him that I can't go to his presence early in the morning. So that just you see when you're serving God, you need to be consistent in it. You don't have to get lost in the crowds and don't get carried away by activity because see there are a lot of activities all around us surrounding you that will make you to that might want to distract you. I'm not so sure about this. I'm not so sure about this eyebrows though. I'm not so sure. Let me see. It's actually looking so different, right? I don't know. Although I didn't cut my brows, I'm just using it the natural way it is. So let's see where this will arrive us. So as I was saying, see, when the new year now, 2022, just make sure it gets closer to the Lord the more. Like, you see, it's the rewarder of men, no. He will surely reward you. He said, my reward is with me to give to every man according as his work shall be. So you need to get closer to him. So we keep blessing you. So at least we won't say that okay, Kenny should bless me and you're not even working for him, you're not being consistent in his vineyard. You have to be consistent, okay? So alright guys, this will bring me to the end of this particular video. I don't want to am I like geeking? This is the particular of this episode, this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, okay? I actually want to film another video also with this same makeup. This is where I have to do the full face thing also. But until next time, catch you and keep me me what are you saying? And make sure you keep serving the Lord, make sure you keep being consistent. Don't be like me and I've continued now. I've resumed. Until next time, catch you.